Hello, I'm Martin Hubbard, I'm the writer of the show. I'd like to talk about the historical origins of some of the personages in the show. The people might feel that some of this history is not quite as shown, but these are all historical figures. The captain of the ship is Captain Crow, who was actually 100 years later, but he was the last slave ship to sail out of Liverpool. He actually sailed after the abolition of the slave trade because his sailing articles were produced earlier. And his speech about the lack of prisons and the role of the slave trade for the enemies and criminals is of one of the kings who complains furiously when he arrives that the slave trade has been abolished.
I'm Ayo, and I play two characters in Mamiwata and the Black Atlantic. The first character is called Shegu. Shegu is a celebrity chef from West Africa, Freetown, Sierra Leone, who had a wife called Marcia from the Caribbean, and there are two people that live in England and they're getting married, and all their family come from all over the African diaspora who can celebrate that wedding day. Well, through doing that, Shegu is a very excited guy, so he gets too excited and he mistake talk. So when Shegu mistake talk, the whole family break loose. There was palaver, there was cursing, there was argument, just because of the simple idea of this slave trade here. So, but they managed to make everything calm down and get all the people cooking food together again, because they want to put a recipe together that depicts Africa and Caribbean one pot mixture. So after that, when everything calmed down, then Shegu changed character. He becomes Robin John. Robin John is the true story of the relative of two chiefs or kings from a place called Calabar, which is now in Nigeria. You get Old Calabar and you get Old Calabar and New Calabar. And Robin John in family come from Old Calabar. So Robin John in Papa said and for go make arrangement for buy slave. Now then kidnap him. Oh, Robin John is not a spoon. He's persisting, he's insisting he's not a spoon. But it's a true story. The story of Robin John. He was taken to America and he buys freedom. He becomes an interpreter, and then he comes to England and he joined the Christian organization, and then he was taken to court in Bristol and he won the case, and he was taken back to Africa, and on their way there their ship gets wrecked and he was picked up weeks later and brought back to Britain, to Bristol, and then after that they send him back to Africa, and when he get there, guess what? He go back and sell slave for paying debt. So now the two roles that are played, and this now for Mamiwata and the Black Atlantic, and when they come, Freetown, Caribbean, we come in.
Shego, tell me true, can you swim?
Oh yeah, because you know when we were little, we used to go swim in the river on Sunday, and our mom used to send uncle to go and nick our clothes. And in Africa, our parents don't want us to learn to swim because the sea is not a playing place, it's a point of no return, but I can swim.
How far?
Hey, you see as far as that bush over there, right behind the sea, you see that far?
Shegun.
You see with that umbrella there, to that umbrella there. Well, this far.
What?
This far.
You're going in a life jacket.
I can swim.
Sailor! Do you have a life jacket?
Oh, we've got lots of life jackets. Now the best one's the red one. The red one, if Shegu falls in, Lord forbid, if he falls in, then it'll automatically inflate. It's got a little canister in there, so...
That doesn't look like enough jacket. Do you have another?
I can swim, you know.
The other jackets, this one here, put it on over the shoulders.
I don't need all that jacket.
It's important that you lace them up. You have to zip them up those ones properly. We don't usually put them on the front. The front's not considered strictly necessary.
Sailor, can you swim?
I can swim fine, thank you.
Well, you won't be needing that one then.
Oh.
What about your legs?
The legs usually look
How are you
after
going to
themselves.
float? Right. Yes. Hey, that looks right. You're not going to stay dressed like that.
Now let us raise the spirits. You go under the spirit of mamiwata.
And the woman really sort of drives, in a sense, she kind of drives the show because the whole show is about, you know, giving, just having, you know, just kind of like showing some kind of reparation towards the Middle Passage and just having and making peace of that. And when I was shown the script in the beginning, I was very moved by Marcia in a sense, and also the woman, because they emotionally, you know, they are really being challenged. You know,
Get him on the shots, go get her! Get her back! Get her back, Jenkins! Get her out of the water! England's coming!
Run her forwards.
Why did you jump?
It was one of my freedoms.
I ate this on my ship. Should have to be punished. I would like it. The ships, like Africa. No prisons. What do you do with your enemies, your criminals? No prisons. Well, I'll tell you. You got three choices. You can kill them, you can flog them into fear, or you can sell them. And if you sell them far away so they don't come back in the night to take their revenge. This one, we'll have to flog. Now Jenkins will do it. Bring her forwards. Jenkins will do it. Jenkins likes doing it. Jenkins is a torturer. But it's better that a damn soul like Jenkins should do it than an honourable man like myself.
This is not the beginning of the stuff. This is not the end of it. This is the start of it.
Hi everyone. I hope you all enjoyed that. I thought it was fantastic and very thought-provoking. I'd just like to wish you all success, really, in your journey. And
we don't know who handled this bead between its making in Venice and its journey back to West Africa now. How can we find out? The bead can't speak. But we do know that these beads were called trade beads, and they were used to buy Africans in West Africa. This bead will go back to Africa. It won't buy any Africans. It's making a return journey. The story of this bead reflects the story of the transatlantic slave trade. Thank you.
Thank you.